Good afternoon, I'm Dwayne Carpenter, Sports Information Director here at West Virginia Wesleyan College, and joining me for the men's and women's swimming Coach's Corner is head coach Mark Ziak. Mark, thanks for being here.
Nice to be here as always.
Congratulations, you had your home meet last week. Your men won by a score of 176 to 79. Your women just missed getting a victory there, 136 to 125, a real close defeat. Could you talk about that meet?
Yeah, the team swam very well. We were very pleased with our results. It's nice being at home. We also have what I think is a fast pool, and so those combinations together, first home meet, the kids were ready to swim, and they showed it. And we had a number of season best times, and we also had a number of lifetime best times, which is rather unexpected at this point of the year. We're training hard, and it's just a dual meet, but Hope Lima had a lifetime best in her mile. Will Squires had a lifetime best in his 50 freestyle, and both those two individuals are hardworking, and I like to see the results pay out, and not just them, but the rest of the team really stepped it up. The women's meet was particularly close. It came down to the wire, came down to the last relay, and we knew that we had to make a couple of lineup changes. Kara Janis, she had an extra swim in her, which put us in striking distance. And there were a couple of races that went our way and put us in a position to win at the end. Unfortunately, it didn't come through, but I have to hand it off to all my women. I've only got 8 women swimming right now, and to beat a team, or not to beat a team, but to come that close to a team that's maybe twice or bigger more than us, I think it speaks volumes to the women on my squad, and I really appreciate all the hard work they put in, and they stepped it up. They have some heart.
Like it's a lot of hard determination for a squad half the size they're competing against, almost to pull off that victory. And of course, your men took all 14 events.
Yeah, we knew we would probably come out on top on the men's side, and sometimes in that regard we say, okay, what kind of goals we're looking at, and I said let's try and get touch first in every event, and they did so. And we had some guys who just went out after their swims, 200 freestyle. Jeff Dye and Thomas Bartleman had some remarkable swims, and to have two guys at 147 and faster this time of the year is really great. Again, Will had a great 50 or milers. I was pleased with them. We don't normally swim that event in a dual meet, and so it was nice to get one of those swims under the belt. Travis McCann, who's been out with a little injury, swam some breaststroke and IM for the first time in a couple of weeks, and I think he was happy with his results. And overall, though, both the men and women swam very well, and I was happy.
Now, coming up this week, a very important invitational. It's a 3-day invitational, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, up at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. I know that's one of the bigger meets on your schedule.
Yeah, it is. It's prelims finals format, so they have to qualify. They take the top 18 from the prelims, come back and swim at night. They have 3 heats of 6. And it's just very similar to our conference meet format, and so you have to qualify to swim again at night and score the points. And so it's about, I think 5 teams are going to be there, and last year we took second on the men. I think we're 3rd or 4th on the women's side. And it's good competition for us. We got some good teams there, and it also gives our kids a chance to swim in the finals at night, and we do the whole qualification system. And so it's kind of the end of our fall season, fall series of meets, and hopefully the kids swim well. I'm looking forward to seeing what they got, particularly in some of our relays that we haven't had a chance to swim yet. The 400 medley relay, 400 freestyle relay, and the 800 freestyle. We haven't done any of those events yet, so it'll be nice to get some times under our belt for that.
You talked about this being the end of your fall season. Following the IUP event, your team will be off for 7 weeks. They won't compete again until January 15th. Is that a norm for swim teams? I know that seems to be the norm at West Virginia Wesleyan. The swim team's always had an extended holiday break.
That is pretty normal. We always look for a meet at the end of the fall semester to kind of highlight, and it all depends if it's before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving. And some years we've gone after. This year, it's before Thanksgiving, and so it doesn't mean our training stops. Right. I give them Thanksgiving off, but that Monday morning after Thanksgiving, we'll be back in the pool at 6 a.m. working hard, and also during that time, the winter break, we have a trip down to Florida. We'll be taking down to Vero Beach, where we'll be training hard for a week or so down in the sun.
Okay, I know swimming is one of the toughest sports to prepare for and to train for, so even though you're not swimming competitively, your kids are still going to be
Yeah.
working hard, and that's an aspect a lot of people don't see.
Yeah, just because we don't have meets doesn't mean they're not doing their morning workouts and their
Mhm.
doubles and the weights and everything else we have them doing. Those get a little tricky during finals and the breaks, but we try and make it so that they are in a position to succeed.
Okay, we wanted to congratulate Will Squires for his showing last week at the Notre Dame meet. He was named our first Central Bank WVWC Male Athlete of the Week, so congratulations to Will Squires. Coach, is there anything you want to add heading into the IUP Invitational?
Well, I appreciate all the support from all the fans that came out on Saturday. It was pretty loud in the natatorium, and that certainly helped the competitive aspect of the races, particularly on the women's side. And always appreciate the fans that come out. So, thank you.
Okay, Coach, good luck up at Indiana University.
Thank you.
We'll be rooting for you. We'll give you next week off and let you have some turkey, and we'll get back with you in 2 weeks and see how you did up at
Sounds
IUP.
good.
So, I am Dwayne Carpenter. This is Mark Ziak, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks.